I just so happened to be driving down the road going to our location for today. I started passing by this park and a couple of things caught my eye. One of them, there's a giant airplane sitting out here. They have it fenced in. I don't know if it's just a fake model or if it was a real airplane at one time. And not only is that airplane sitting there, they also have a gigantic old steam locomotive sitting here. Frisco 1527 is what it says. Check this out. You can tell this one is real. Of course, it's been repainted. That's awesome. Sitting on tracks and everything. I love stuff like this. Absolutely love it. I'm going to continue down the road to get to our location for today. I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro while I'm on the way. Today, we're on the campus of the University of South Alabama. They have an archaeology museum, and according to online, it says the archaeology museum, it covers 12,000 years of Mobile history. So that's the topic of today's video, the University of South Alabama Archaeology Museum. I've never been here before. I don't know what this museum is gonna be like. It may not be worth much. It may be really cool. But before we go in and tour, what do you guys think about my new shirt? Check out the back of it. What do you think? I think they look pretty cool. As soon as you come in, this is supposed to represent Alabama's Gulf Coast. The people of the bays and rivers. Alabama's Gulf Coast today. Bone spatula. Bones of mammals, birds, reptiles, and fish. Oh wow, look at this wall of arrowheads here. 9,000 BC. Wow. That's all awesome. Here are rock collections from all over time. Many types of stone tools. Cooking jars, serving bowls, the container revolution. Look at this number 4 and this number 5. These guys were dated 2,500 years ago. 8, 9, and 10 was 1,800 years ago. Here are some artifacts that have been discovered. Look at that china there. These items have been excavated. Here's some more of those smoking pipe bowls right there. We saw those in the Fort Conde Museum. They have a lot of arrowheads in here. Oh, look at these ceramic bowls. This guy looks real. He is an archaeologist. It looks a lot different than Indiana Jones. Copper ore. Look at that. That's kind of neat looking. It'd be funny if he came to life and jumped out at us right now. These arrow tip things here, it says weapons of a conquistador. This is a lance head and a crossbow tip from the 15th century. That's absolutely amazing that they're still here. A horse shoe and a bridle bit from the 16th century. There's an old axe head, a baby rattle. 15th century. Some more of the pipes here that they've discovered. This is kind of a neat looking area here behind me. They have it themed out pretty well. This one section of fence here, you see it's got other sections, but this one piece right here that you see is darker has a lot of history. This one fence paling is from the 18th century and was used in Fort Conde. Some old bricks, colonial relics of an old colonial house. Look at that old spoon. It's seen better days for sure. 2 tin fork, a wine glass, pipe stem. Well, there's a guy hanging out over there carving something. A bar shot as a doorstop. Look at that old compass there. And these old books. The history of Louisiana. There's another old compass there. The Gulf of Mexico. This is authentic. This is an authentic map. Very cool. Well, they have recovered quite a few artifacts. Look at that songbook. Old cannonballs and old bullet projectiles. Very cool. Oh, look at these old glasses in this case. This shows the levels of how Mobile has grown. 1780 to 1820, 1820 to 1845, early American walls. 45 to 70, 70 to 95, 95 to 1940. Now we would be all the way there. So as expected, it was a very interesting museum, but there wasn't a whole lot to it. So we've traveled to the other side of Mobile, and we're also going to check out the Phoenix Fire Museum. We had to make a quick detour first, and I'm serious, you guys should really contact me. The museum here is actually located in a former fire station. In 1859, this building was the Phoenix Fire Station, a fire department here for this area of Mobile. That's really cool. Fire suits, Ladd Memorial Stadium. We seen one of these over in Selma. Saw one of these too. An old fire pole. They have it fenced off there. There's an upstairs area. We're gonna go up here and check out as well. Protector Fire Company, number 11, 1921. Wow. Here's more of those horns or voice boxes so they can yell out. Terminal box. Oh, there's one of those trampoline things, so if you had to jump out of a building. Fire boxes. Old fire extinguisher. Oh, look at these. These are a bunch of old fire sprinklers throughout time. They even have some of the glass balls that you would throw into a fire. They would bust and put out the fire. Those are old school. Here's some old firemen's lanterns. Hooks. Just tools that firemen have used over time. There's an old fire extinguisher up there on that shelf. Here's another fire pole. Take it straight down. I really like the way that they have these pictures. You wouldn't notice them unless you were paying attention, but they are like a sheet of glass painted on. There's 3 men there. There's another one here of a firefighter in there. And that's really cool. And here's a collection of fire helmets throughout the years. That's a crazy looking one there. Is that the carpetbagger's helmet? Wow. It's a very early fire extinguisher. So I knew the fire museum wasn't going to be much. That's why we squeezed 2 museums in one day. Neither one of them turned out to be huge things. Look what they have across the street here from the fire museum. It's a 1902 mule car. Railway. I mean, it looks like it's just plywood. Not much there holding it together, but a mule car from 1902. That's pretty cool. There's a placard here on the wall right beside the fire station that says Old Telegraph Station, 1856. We are going to head back to the car so we can get back to our hotel. It's been a blistering hot day, and we're gonna rest up because tomorrow, right here, is gonna be a big day for us. We are going to check out somewhere really cool, and part of the cool part about tomorrow's trek is what we have to do to get to where we're going. So it's gonna be very interesting. I want you guys to all come back tomorrow and check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one now. I wanna thank you all for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.